Hi YouTube. This is going to be how I remove the price tag stickers on stuff I get from the Goodwill. Now my Goodwill, the Goodwills in my area use these type of stickers. They're the ones that don't have the split in them so they won't rip. Normally I start on the back where it's, if there gets damaged, it's less of a thing. And I just pick at it with my fingernail. I'm not digging into it. I'm going this way across it to try to bump into it and roll it over. So if you push into it, you'll make like a dent in the plastic, and that marker will be there. Once you have a corner started, you can start slowly peeling up, and then sometimes it'll rip like that. In that case, you just go the other way, trying to roll it up, and just have to get started again. Sometimes you have to go from the other corner to get it started, and then you just grab it and slowly start to just move it like this. I find slower works better. Then you go slow at the end. I usually try to go towards just there's one corner left. Now it's off. Now over here, you might not see it, there is still some glue left on there, so you take the sticker you took off and just go like this. You just go like that all around. You could check, move it to the light to see if there's any residue left. And there, now this one, there's no remnants of the sticker left on here. Now I'll show you again on this one. So same thing, sideways. Pick and peel. Sometimes if you like, warmth does help a little bit. But these stickers usually aren't on there that long, so it'll come off better. Now this one has more sticker residue, so this is basically the same thing. At least for the stickers my Goodwill uses, they come off pretty good. Sometimes if you use stickers that are real stubborn, you might have to use something like a glue gun. And this one is also good. No sticker residue left. Now if it's a paper sticker, it's a little bit different. Like these ones, like I said, the store that had it on. These are a little bit different. Since they're paper, you could do the same way. I already got this one started. But these will tend to rip. There's nothing you can really do about that. I found out that, well, once they rip, it's easier to do, like just get it wet with like a little spit from your mouth, rub it on there, rub all the paper off. And then the only stuff you have left is the glue. Then you can use something like glue gun, or sometimes you could just rub it back and forth if that works. Sometimes it doesn't. Again, you're not digging into it, you're going sideways, so you don't get nail marks. You don't want too much. You want just enough just to get it a little bit soaked. Then once it's wet, like, try not to get near the edge, but that once it's wet, you can just start rubbing back and forth. That all the paper will start to come off. As you can see there, I got about half of it. it works better if you gotta like kind of rip it off. And sometimes you could like try to peel off with your nail the stuff that's left, or at least get it started, then try to peel it off. You could just start over again, like by getting it kind of wet a little bit. Now all that's left on here is just the glue. Now you can try to rub off the glue, which may work. Like I could feel it kind of going already. But now you could like use Glue Gone and remove the glue. Now if you have something like this, where it's one of these like digital ultraviolet stickers, these are sometimes easier to take off because they're a little more plasticky. So I'm just doing that so it don't mess up the slip cover. But still a way, you kind of go sideways. Kind of try to get the corner lifted. Once you have a good spot, you should be able to just start peeling. Go slow. Sometimes work one side more than the other sometimes helps. And usually I always try to like have it end at one of the tips. So this corner here is going to be the last one, just so it's like a little easier. So you could go slow just in case, so you don't rip anything. And then there you can look at an angle, see if there's any glue. There's a little bit in the corner where I started. You could do that method, and now you might see a little mark. But now the sticker's removed and you can't really tell it was there. And then if you have stuff left over, you can just take the sticker and just go like this and pick up pretty much all of it. And then now your mess is all here, so you can fold this up and just toss it. Then for like to get the Glue Gone stuff off of this, well, what I do is just put a little bit of Glue Gone, not a lot, kind of spread it around a little bit. That's a little too much, but yeah, this is just Glue Gone. You know, the tip's yellow and black. I had to replace it with something else, but yeah, this works good. There's Goof Off and other stuff that works. And this is just what I had. So you could put it on there, let it sit for a bit. Then you get something like a paper towel, and you could just start like wiping it away. Some glues it works better than others. This one looks like it's going to be a little problematic, but it will work. It will just take some time. And this will leave a little residue, so you will have to like go over it again to kind of clean it. You could probably already see it's cleaned up a little bit, but there is like some residue. So I think I got all of the original where the glue originally was off. Oh, there's a little bit there near his eye. If I just get a little bit more, it just go right there. You also try different angles too. So I got all of that, all of the original glue off, now just the residue. So I just got another piece of paper towel, I'm wiping it. I know I'm kind of spreading it around, but it will evaporate. This does leave a slightly greasy residue. But you just leave it somewhere to air out and then it'll be fine. And also I sometimes put a little like water or something, very little bit. Just put that on there to help kind of clean it up a bit. My batteries died, but yeah, you can see that I wiped it off. There's not really any residue left. There might be some if you look at it at the right angle, but that will just evaporate. Stickers like this I like to leave because it's actually like relevant to the actual thing, but this will come off the same as that ultraviolet sticker. It's kind of that like plasticky, glossy stuff.